How's it going, guys? Andre Issa here, your friendly neighborhood employment lawyer, and today we're going to be talking about what your voting rights are as an employee in Ontario. So, as an employee in Ontario, you are legally allowed to have 3 consecutive non-working hours in order to vote. So, the question is, are you able to exercise that right? Well, the first thing you need to do is check what your working hours are during election day. For example, if you work 9 a.m. until 5 p.m., that would mean you have not just 3 consecutive hours to go and vote, assuming polling stations are open until 9 p.m., but you actually have 4 consecutive hours to go and vote. In that example, you would have to use those hours to go and exercise your right to vote on election day. But what happens if, say, you work from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m.? In that example, you would only have 1 hour of non-working hours to go and exercise your right to vote, even though you're legally entitled to 3. So what happens in that case? Well, your employer legally has to accommodate you so that you can exercise your right to vote for 3 consecutive hours. It's important to note that the employer gets to decide the best time for them to give you that right to vote for 3 consecutive hours. In the example I gave you, usually that would mean letting you leave 2 hours early so that you have 3 hours in a row to go and exercise your right to vote. It's also important to note that your employer cannot punish you in any way for exercising your rights. They cannot cut your pay. You need to be paid for those hours that you're going to vote as you normally would, and they can't fire you or retaliate against you in any other way. These rules come from different sources depending on whether we're talking about federal, provincial, or municipal elections, but it's the same idea that applies to all levels of elections. If you have any questions or concerns regarding what your rights are as an employee in Ontario, you're welcome to contact me. This has been Andre Issa, your friendly neighborhood employment lawyer. Until next time.